Peace, love, and divine light. I'm going to share something personal with y'all. I try not to get too personal on the channel because my aim is always to make this energy about the collective. But sometimes, I have some things that that are personal that I want to share that I think the collective will benefit from. And I received this message, and it may be beneficial for someone, so I'm going to share it. Do not be concerned with what people think about you. And most importantly, never make your life about trying to convince people of who you are, because your actions will truly speak for you. Your life will speak for you. Everything will speak for itself. And for many of you, this may be significant to you at this time because people are seeing you by just how your life outcome is, what has become of your life. And for many of you, this is significant because there are people that made it their business to vilify you, make you turn out, make you seem like you were a villain. In fact, many of you were the villain in many of the past karmics' stories. They told stories about you, about how you were this or how you were that. And you didn't say a word. You kept on living your life. You kept on honoring your spirit guides and doing the spiritual work. And you allowed your life to speak for itself. And those people that made it their business to tell lies about you, the people that made it their business to vilify you, the people that literally wrote mental, physical, spiritual books, and they had a list full of stuff to say about you. Those people, they're being shown something different. In fact, what many of you are noticing possibly is that the people that made it their business to vilify you in their story, a lot of people are finding out that they were in fact have always been the villain. How is this? It is all about how you're showing up. You see, never waste your time or energy trying to convince anyone of who you are or who you aren't. The people that love and care about you will take the time to love you and understand you and overstand you. And for many of you, your spirit guides are truly showing up and showing out in your life based on where you are, the peace that you have. And you truly are showing up as the spiritual being that you've always been. And those who made it their business to vilify you in their stories, they're being proven wrong. They're being proven wrong without even you having to defend yourself at all. You see, never feel like you have to defend yourself, because the defense, it takes a lot of energy. It takes a lot of your spiritual energy. I want to make sure I'm clear in terms of these stories that these so-called karmics told about you. Now, when I say they vilified you, it doesn't necessarily mean that they said you did something wrong, or you said or did something wrong to them. Many a times, a lot of these folks who made it their business to talk about you, they spoke about you. Literally, they called you out of your name. Okay? It's almost like when someone says something about you that is not the truth, or it is less than who you are, it is in a sense them vilifying you, saying that there's something wrong with you. Okay, there are cases where some of these folks literally, made up stories about what you did to them, or they blamed you for the cause of their issues, their problems. All right, so there are different ways that, people basically call you out of your character. So perhaps we should say they called you out of your character, maybe not necessarily vilified you. Yet I am getting that a lot of people vilified you. Okay, they made you out to be something that you're not. They made you out to be, they blamed you for some aspect of how their life turned out. Okay, they made up various stories instead of taking accountability and responsibility for themselves. And you see, those stories that they have told about you, the falsehood, this false narrative that they projected about you, for many of you, it's backfiring on them. Why? Because people are looking at your life and they are looking at their life, and they're seeing that those stories, they just don't add up. They don't add up. Whatever it is that they said about you, how they called you out of character, how they made you out to be this sort of person that is less than who you are, less than the spiritual elevated being that you are. You see, those folks who called you out of your character, they're being checked. And those stories they're revealing something very true about them that they may not have wanted to be revealed about them. You see, a lot of these folks tell stories to make people the source of their problems, because there are a lot of things that they refuse to deal with in themselves. And the error in doing that is that eventually everything comes to light. So whatever story they have told about you to vilify you, to call you out of your character, it is showing up right now. The truth is truly showing up. People are seeing that the person that they made the villain is actually the victor. Some of these folks, told stories about you being lazy, told stories about you being less than, told stories about you being naive. They said all sorts of things about you. Part of the reason why is it's like a deflection, is to avoid dealing with their stuff. You know what? These folks are still dealing with their own ish at this time. And the people that they told these stories to are clearly seeing the truth. Because as an elevated being, as someone who has a mission, your spirit guides have assured that you continue to walk your path and you are elevating. And whoever it is that they told these stories to, they're clearly seeing that your elevation is contrary to whatever narrative was told about you. You see, this is part of how you attain divine justice. This is you getting divine justice, and it is time that you get divine justice. You see, all of these things are happening in divine timing because your spirit guides are getting ready to do a wonderful, beautiful new thing in your life. And many of you feel this, you know it. This new beginning that is happening for you, it is some next level type stuff. And so part of this new beginning happening is your spirit guides are making sure that whatever narrative was told about you, that those who told the narratives, that they are exposed and the truth comes to light. And as this truth comes to light, people begin to see you in the real and true character that you truly are. So congratulations, because the truth always comes to light. And this is you getting divine justice. Truly you getting divine justice. Continue to do your spiritual work, because that is how your spirit guides are able to manifest their will through you. And that is absolutely beautiful. Congratulations. Peace, love, divine light.